What's good, people? Welcome back to another video. It's your local Sonic fan. But what Sonic fan am I today, chat? Am I a Sonic 06 fan? Or am I a Sonic Frontiers fan? Because I swear to God, everywhere I look, everywhere I turn, I'm seeing this dumbass. Sonic 06 versus Sonic Frontiers. I don't know how the hell it happened. Actually, I do. It's because of this guy right here. I don't care if Frontiers saved the series. 06 is still better in every way minus polish. Almost 1 million views. Oh. Jesus Christ. And at first I was like, bro, I'm not gonna entertain this. But nigga bored. So we're gonna entertain it today, chat.
Starting to heat up.
All right, chatters. Sonic 06 versus Sonic Frontiers. We are considering everything. If I miss a certain category, chat, please let me know, but I will try to get as many as possible. So we got the pros, we got the cons, and then we got mixed, which means that it's good, it's bad, it doesn't really help in its favor against the other said game, right? And then we got the same thing for Frontiers. So let's start off with 06, all right? The aggressor here, right? You got any pros, chat? Okay, music is a big one, right? Music is a big one. Probably the best thing, right? Multiple playable characters. See, that isn't a pro, but I wouldn't say that's a con either. See, this is what I'm talking about. I think that goes in the mix because the multiple playable characters are shit. They are absolute ass. I don't think there's a single good one, dead ass. So it is a good thing that there are multiple playable characters. I like that, right? I'm somebody that actually enjoys different playstyles in my Sonic game to like spice it up, right? And I actually think that the implementation of the multiple playable characters are probably some of the best in the entire series. You have tail sections inside of Sonic levels, something that like just, you know what I'm saying, a quick little switch up of the, you know what I'm saying, the gameplay loop. It's fun, it's nice, I like it a lot. Just wish that they were played better. I will put that in mix because there is a good concept there. There's a good idea there. Executed poorly does not help its favor though. Best villain. Okay, oh, villains. I like that, hold on. Good villains. Mephiles, Iblis, just as a concept. Eggman's I guess. Eggman's kind of mid. I say good villains though. Mephiles is one of the most popular villains out there, for sure. Story, what we saying about the story, chat? Is that a pro? Is that a con? If that, let's do this. The premise of 06 is fire. It would do again, right? Like you should definitely do that again. But that right in chat. Only a couple more drafts maybe. The story's not good. Really good premise. Good moments. As an overall package, horrible. Jesus Christ. Sonic story defo a con. I ain't gonna say that. But you know what? Wonder what else I'm gonna put in the pro though? Multiple stories. Any adventure fans in here? We jacking that, chat? I love that shit. Multiple different stories through different characters, you know what I'm saying, that each tell their own stories, and then it all comes together in a final. I like that shit, bro. Sonic's story was dookie. It wasn't dookie, it just didn't matter to like anything. It's a solid Sonic like little campaign. I would say it's dookie. Yeah, insignificant, right? That doesn't mesh well with the overall story, but I feel like that makes the most sense for like Sonic, like if he was to have his own standalone story. But they definitely could have just did a better job, because I find Sonic overall story to be like boring, and he is acting like himself. I do like how Sonic acts in that game, but it is just like Elise gets captured, going back and forth. But his relationship with Elise, minus the romantic shit, I think their relationship is actually fire. You insert human character in the Sonic story. What does Sonic do with the human character? He helps him out. He is a extended hand to help them through whatever struggles that they got going on. You know what I'm saying? Sonic himself doesn't go through many struggles, but that's why you insert a character that has their own struggles, and Sonic helps them get through it, right? But yeah, gameplay, definitely a con. Holy hell. I mean, that just goes back to the multiple playable characters, right? Sonic is probably like the best character, if not Blaze. Omega is probably one of the best too, but that's because he's fucking broken. Gameplay is just terrible. Tails, I don't even know what to say about Tails, but I mean, the nigga flies and it throws dummy ring bombs. Knuckles and Rouge get stuck to the walls. I mean, what the fuck? What do you want me to say? Amy. Oh my God, Amy. Let's, in fact, censor and cons. Polish, horrible. Glitches out the fucking ass. Load times, oh my God. AZ mount, yes, AZ mount, etc. Like just bad, just terrible. Like this is stuff that hinders your experience when you're playing the fucking game, bro. You play the game, you're cooling, right? Like how many times, if y'all go back and watch my drinking game, right? How many times that y'all see me play 06 and I'm just cooling, I'm talking, and then some bullshit happens and it just takes me out of it. I don't know what that is.
What?
What? That's me, Sonic. What? It just takes me out of the game. Like, oh, this is why, like, I'm not trying to play that game again. I don't want to play that game again because Jesus Christ, I know a playthrough will make me pull my fucking hair out. Be funny as fuck though. You're right. you're goddamn right. It's like it's punishing you for even daring to play the fucking game. It's kind of crazy. Yeah. Polish, big con. We have more pros than cons. That's fucking hilarious. The kiss is a con. Okay. Ooh, another thing that's important, chat, characterization. Where do we put that? Is that a pro? Is that a con? What are we doing there? Oh, so it's got good characterizations? I would say so too. Pro? That's a pro? Okay. All right. Amy saying that I would choose the world over Sonic. That is such an Amy thing to fucking say, man. Now, but I will say what's not a very Amy thing, in my opinion, is leaving Silver and not understanding that, okay, there is a big misunderstanding going on here. What the hell is going on? And then trying to understand that since they were with each other for like a little bit, you would think that Amy would try to extend a hand. Like, Silver really could have used Amy in his story a lot because Blaze didn't know fuck all. Don't even know why she was there. And then Mephiles, for some reason he believes Mephiles. So I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know. So I don't think that's a very Amy thing to do. You also have Knuckles that is just a nothing burger in that game. Oh my god, he's a fucking nothing burger. But everybody else, I mean, Sonic, Shadow, amazing, right? Yeah. Shadow. One thing that's really cool about Tails, we're gonna talk about with Frontiers. In a lot of the games in the 2000s, Tails is kind of just doing his own thing, and I love that, right? I love that. And then he just runs into Sonic, or he runs into Shadow in Shadow 5, right? I like that stuff. Ooh, level design is a pro. Level design is definitely a pro. Although the game plays like fucking ass, the level design is really good. And even then, when you play PO6, now this is oh yeah, PO6 boost, you know what I'm saying, PO6 upscale, right? We're not gonna do all that, but when you actually play it when it's functioning, it's pretty fun. Even back in the day, I used to play 06 when I had it on my PS3 and just go through Sonic's levels. You know, by then I kind of got used to the jank, so they were kind of fun. They were fun because the level design was just really like good. Like it had a nice flow to it, you know what I'm saying? Ooh, Hub World. Horrible. Jesus Christ. The Hub World is so bad. There's nothing in it. The best thing about it, in fact, minus Sonic Man. Sonic Man is cool, alright? Sonic Man is cool. But other than that, I mean, goddamn. Jesus Christ. Yeah, oh, you know what? Side missions, because that's a whole separate thing. Bad. That kind of just plays into the fucking load times and loading screens as well. Bad. Collectibles? Oh yeah, there are collectibles. I'm gonna put it in mix because there are a lot of collectibles, but since the game is ass, I don't know if they're good or not. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think collectibles are a good thing, right? We're not gonna say that's a bad thing. I just don't know if they're implemented bad or good because, I mean, the game sucks. So I'll put that in mix. Nothing in the levels, I think, but the upgrades were cool. Ooh, wow, upgrades. Character progression. Pretty fucking cool. I like the upgrades. The upgrades were a great idea. Fortunately, Sonic's gems didn't make any fucking sense, but the gems are cool. I like that shit. Shadow's stuff does not fucking work, but things like Chaos Boost and all that stuff is pretty fun. I don't even know what Silver gets. I forgot. I think character progression is pretty good. I like the concept of buying upgrades. You know what I'm saying? I like that. I think that's pretty good. Gimmicks, like the elite levels. Ooh, yeah. Gimmicks, bad. Gimmicks are really fucking bad. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the least levels, no. Billiard ball, fucking pool ball, whatever the fuck shit. A Dusty Desert for Silver. Fucking terrible. Shadow's vehicles, horrible. Jesus Christ. The gimmicks could have been good. They could have been at least like a good idea, but I don't think any of these are good ideas for real. Maybe Mach Speed, but no. Boss fights. Oh yeah, boss fights. Yes. Good call, chat. Good call. Fucking terrible. I don't think there's a single good one. I'ma keep it a buck. Maybe the Egg Genesis, because it's probably the least offensive. So yeah, voice acting good. Damn, why are there so many pros here? What the fuck? Oh god, chat, give me more cons. This can't be. Presentation? I think the CG cutscenes are good. I think that would give it a leg up over Frontiers, because Frontiers doesn't have any CG cutscenes. And I would say the cutscenes in Frontiers and in Sonic 06 both look like ass. Wow, yeah, against Frontiers, I would say presentation is better. Oh god, chat, I might get cooked online. You know, I don't know if I can put it as a pro. The CG was good. I can't. When we get to Frontiers, this might be a con. This probably will be a con as well. But I'm actually going to do this. I can't put it up there solely because CG cutscenes look good. Can't do that. Level themes. Bro, once 06 away. Bro, look. I promise you I'm not. I promise you I don't. On to Sonic Frontiers. Let's start with gameplay. I think the gameplay in Sonic Frontiers is a pro. One of the most important things, chat, is the gameplay. Now, I will say, it's okay. Plays it a little too safe for what they're trying to go for with that game being open zone, right? Doesn't match the ambition of what they were going for. But it's okay. It works, right? Especially now, right? We're not gonna talk about vanilla version of the game. We're gonna talk about how it is right now packaged. And they fixed a lot of things, made things a lot better, right? Now, I personally will not go back to playing Sonic Frontiers without mods. You got me fucked up. But never when I was playing the game on launch was I like, oh wow, this is ass. Gameplay, very solid. Let's go with the story, chat. Story. Story might be a con. I'm gonna keep it a buck, man. The story in Frontiers is such a nothing burger, bro. I actually generally would experience the mind-boggling dumb shit that be going on in the 06 story. I would prefer watching that or experiencing that over Sonic Frontiers story. I'm skipping the cutscenes if I play through Frontiers again, bro. I'm gonna put it as a con. The premise is really fucking good. I like the idea. Could have been executed a lot better though. Let's talk about music. Music is a pro. Cyberspace themes, I don't have much to say about them. I will explain that later. But goddamn, the open zone themes are pretty solid. The Final Horizon, almost said Final Frontier. The Final Horizons character themes are really fucking good. Love those a lot. God damn it, Kellen Quinn. Do I have to say much else, right? Like, boss fights. I'll tell you what, chat. Let's not even talk about the Titans because I think those are, like they're okay. Wyvern, holy, because the problem is the King Coco trials, bro. Why did they do that to me? I was not supposed to know that the Wyvern was not a good boss fight. I was not supposed to know that. That was my favorite one, and now I hate it. But we're not gonna talk about those because I actually think those are pretty decent, right? Those are pretty decent. Oh my god, the Guardians fucking suck. Oh my god, dude. The Guardians are so boring. I hate coming across almost every single one of them. The only ones I like, Ninja, because you're just harmless. Whatever, I kill you. Bye. Sumo is probably the best one in the game if you ask me. And then Tower, because I think getting height on it is actually really fun. And attacking this head, I like that stuff, right? Using the terrain to gain height to get to the head, I like it. Actually, scratch that. Sumo, you're really fucking good. But in the Final Horizons, Tower Plus, that's the best boss in the game. That's the best boss in the fucking game. I don't care if he's spamming bullets and doing all that shit. Running around and trying to dodge the bullets, just using your speed as Sonic while you're boosting around and shit like that. Fucking phenomenal. And then once you quick side loop the head, all of the pieces down below like get fucked up, and then it changes up in attack patterns. So you have like a weakness that you can exploit. It's so good. It's so fucking good, bro. That's the best one, bro. But Sumo in the base game, Sumo's the best one, easy. Because when I'm playing it, I don't go into a fucking dumbass cutscene or mini game or whatever the fuck just to fucking beat it. Or I don't want to play as what's the one, the beetle like thing that like sweeps you up in the air and then like you're like in free fall, but you gotta like rotate around him and he's like spinning and throwing bullets. No. Spider. Oh my god, I hate so boss fights. Don't get me started on Supreme, but don't get me started on the end in the base game. Holy wow. Chat, I forgot something very important. Holy combat. That is a con for 06. Now, we see in P06 that the combat is actually really fucking good, but as P06, we are talking about the base game. Bad. Let's go back to Frontiers. Because I'm sorry to say this again, chat. Combat. No. I think in both games, they're fucking terrible. In 06, you guys, Sonic just spams homing attack. The best thing you could do with him is like homing attack and then like do the bounce bracelet, and that's kind of cool. But like he's just so stiff moving. It's not. It's bad. It's bad, right? The spin dash sucks. No batting and bounce. Combat for Sonic and 06 is terrible. Other characters don't get it right either. Knuckles is shit. Tails fucking hell. Shadow is annoying. Silver, kill me. Omega, kill me again. Blaze is probably the best combat. Blaze is the best character, bro. But in Frontiers, Jesus Christ, no, man. This goes back to the boss fights, bro. I like that shit for the Titan fights. I really do. That's really cool, right? You get Sonic, Super Sonic going crazy, doing all this crazy bullshit. That's really nice. I actually like that for those sections. But I'm sorry, bro. Sonic is not going to homing attack up to you and then start beating your ass and then do all these dumb shits, right? I don't like that shit at all. That's just not how he fights in general, mainly. He can do a kick here, a punch there, maybe, but like he's fighting like Shadow. I don't like that. Like I said with the bosses, with the Guardian fights, you don't even exploit their weaknesses. Like you get through the bullshit and then you just do the exact same thing that you've been doing all fucking game because you're gonna just do the optimal combos. You might spruce it up to be stylish or whatever, but the game doesn't want you to do that because if you don't do the most optimal shit, you're gonna have to go through the bullshit again, which is annoying. Don't even get me started on the foot soldiers, where they have the shields every time you home attack them, and then you gotta just side loop them and then attack them. That's just annoying. Fucking hell. Outside of like Sonic's like wind kicks or the cross slash or whatever, there's not much variety with your moves at all. What is the difference between the move that Sonic does where he like turns to a ball and then starts spinning around in front of the opponent or whatever the fuck, and the fucking move where he jumps back and does the zigzag shit and then attacks? What is the difference between them? It's really fucking bad. It's really fucking bad. And don't even get me started on the other playable characters, because Jesus Christ, they're also really bad. Speaking of other playable characters, I guess I'll be mixed there as well. We will be fair. Multiple playable characters is a really good thing. But again, it's not very well done. So it doesn't help itself, but it also doesn't hinder itself, right? Not to mention the parry. Oh my god, the parry is so bad. Bayonetta DMC style combat, my fucking ass. Collectibles, you know what? Collectibles, that's a W. I think turning Open Zone to a collectathon makes a lot of sense. I like it a lot. Is it kind of like mindless to where like, yeah, you just keep on collecting the memory tokens? I would like a more meaningful collectathon because I feel like, yeah, I just do whatever the fuck. It's like, oh, I have enough memory tokens now. Cool, I guess. If there was less collectibles, that would be a lot better. Make them more meaningful, you know what I'm saying? I heard Donkey Kong Bonanza got some really good collectibles. Do something like that. I think that would be cool. But I like them. I like them here. Hub World, we'll say Open Zone. You know, I'm actually conflicted here because I think Open Zone is really fucking cool. And I think Chronos and Ares is really good. But Uranos and Chaos Island, oh my god, they're so bad. Uranos is a little bit better, but still has those forced 2D sections. I'll put Open Zone in pros. I'll put that in pros because I think overall it is a good thing. It's not like the Hub Worlds, but a lot left to be desired, I think. But I'll put it as a pro. Speaking of level themes though, we will put level themes. This is including Open Zone in a con. That is a con. That is a con for sure. Green Hill Zone, Chemical Plant, City, Sky Sanctuary. Stop it, please. Stop maybe. Open Zone. Chronos looks cool. You know, I see what's going. Okay, yeah, sure. You know what I'm saying? Maybe don't like the art style that well. I don't personally like the art style too much. More Pixar-y, like what Unleashed does, would have been a lot better. Way more Pixar-y. Like that super realism, like in 06, where it's like Final Fantasy. That's bad. Pixar level design. Now I think off rip we should put it in con, because yes, they are using level design from previous games that are good level design, right? They would be good, but it's lazy. It's lazy, and the levels are like a minute long. Yeah, it's stolen. I'm not gonna credit you for stealing. You stole it. I know it's the same company, guys. I'm messing around. I think a lot of people don't realize that sometimes like I get into an unserious mode. You guys gotta caught that a little bit. But yeah, you stole it. Final Horizon does better level design, but there are some that are kind of stinky, and a majority of it is just that, right? You guys also gotta realize, right? Let's go back to the music, right? The reason why I don't have an attachment to Sonic Frontiers like cyberspace music is because I don't replay the stages, bro. I don't want to replay them. Sonic controls like fucking ass. He controls like ass. Oh, I realized. Yeah, hold on, wait, chat. See, I play with mods that make Open Zone and cyberspace kind of control similarly, right? But we're gonna specify this. Open Zone. Open Zone, good. Cyberspace, Bad. Holy, so bad. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking making him control like that in cyberspace. I swear to God. Should I put boost in cons? Because the boost kind of ass. Character progression. You know, although I don't like a skill tree in my Sonic game, I think character progression is pretty good here. I like the idea that you get skill points via tricks as well. That's really cool. Skill tree could be, I guess, bigger, but it's not bad. I think it's cool. Yeah, unlocking moves and not basic movement was a good call. Yeah. We put premise. I'm not talking about villains right now, bro. Gimmicks. I guess the only gimmick is Psyloop. I think Psyloop could have been a lot better, but you know, I think Psyloop is good. Yeah, we can add things, new things here. Yeah, puzzles. Bad. Oh yeah, the top-down shooter joint. I mean, Ikaruka's not a bad thing. I don't think that's a bad thing. Oh, that would fall under side missions, Slick Chat. That would be side missions because there are side missions and they are fucking terrible. Holy shit. The ones that you do with like Amy and Tails and all them shit. Yeah. Wow, they're so fucking bad. The pinball, holy. We'll put polish. We had it for 06. We'll put it here. Polish is good. Not many glitches. I know there's some like speedrun glitch stuff, but ooh, wait, chat. No, we can't put that here. We can't put that there, actually. Chat, is that poppin'? Oh God, the poppin'. I was thinking that will fall under presentations, but no, it does fall under presentation. But no, that's a polish thing. That's pretty bad. DLC and pros? You know what? We'll put support. Well, we can, but we have to put support here too because 06 also had DLC. So that's a post-launch support. That is a con on both sides. I mean, a pro on both sides. Oh, characterization. Oh Lord. No. I actually think this is pro. My only problem is Amy and the fact that characters act like they're going through a character arc that they already been through. They like just forgot their character arc. And I find that to be very stupid. I think the abundance of dialogue in the game actually harms it more than it helps. But I think all in all, I think it's good. I think the characterization in 06 is miles better though. But I won't put it as a con. Presentation, we put that as a con. Is the presentation better? I mean, I ain't gonna lie, cutscenes look like absolute shit. Nah, that's a con. Yeah, cutscenes look like shit. Supersonic is animated pretty bad. Like, he does some cool shit, but he's still kind of animated pretty shit. Yeah, stand around talking. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Supersonic 2 is a pro. You know what? This is a personal thing. New form. Now, Supersonic 2, it's pretty basic. It's Supersonic with blue eyes. But he has a little aura to him, you know what I'm saying? We do see a super, like, corrupted Sonic, which I wish was the form, the new form that you play as. Unfortunately, it's not. We do get that, too. But I used to not be, like, big on Supersonic 2. I kind of like Supersonic 2 now. Should have been Hyper. I'm gonna put my hand on your shoulder when I tell you this. Yeah, but it doesn't get a new form. We do get a new form. That's badass. I like that shit. That's a pro. I think we got about it. So I think all in all, both games have a lot of pros and cons, man. You know, I kind of tweeted out the other day, Sonic Frontiers and Sonic 06 fans, they're kind of the same people. Because I feel like both of them are in love with the dream. They love what their game that they like a lot is doing. Even though they understand that the game has, or some might not understand, the game has heavy fucking flaws and they did not get it right. Whatever they were trying to do, they did not get it right. I think the only difference is that we're kind of comparing mid to straight ass. I'll let you decide which one I'm talking about. One of them does it very poorly. They fail at what they're trying to do way harder than the other one, right? I think that's like the main difference. But let's go ahead and tally up which game has more pros than cons. Let's see. So Sonic 06 has 9 pros. Frontiers has 10 pros. Ooh. Cons for 06, 9. Cons for Frontiers, 10. So Frontiers has more cons than 06, but it also has more pros. They seem very even to me, chat. I don't know. That's kind of it, man. We entertained it enough. I think this is solid. This is very hilarious that they kind of came up even here. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Which one do you prefer, Sonic 06 or Sonic Frontiers? I won't blame you if you prefer either or. You know what I'm saying? We do not judge over here. You prefer 06 over Frontiers. All the power to you. that's gonna do it from me, man. You enjoyed today's video, go ahead and smash that like button, comment down below, and of course, if you want to be in chat right next to me, follow me on the Twitch, and subscribe to your boy and turn on that bell so you know when I upload my next video. Alright, but that's gonna do it. I'm out, deuces. Bye!